The problem is that North Carolina, if this is the North Carolina offense we're going to get, to add to the pitching, North Carolina
himself up in that draft category because of that arm.
Next, Galvin back through the middle and a one-out single for the Oklahoma State transfer.
Power hitter in Daniel Cuvée. But these are the matchups that are fun to watch.
6,000 expected today with Galvin running, swing and a miss. Throw by Klein, not in time. Galvin steals second.
To it. Cuvée thinking it could be more of a cutter, but look at the action on that pin.
Foul back. 0-1.
Hey, you talk about that Columbia game.
In the air to left towards the line, Zion Rose. And the left fielder will make the grab.
He's right there in college.
A liner to second, caught by a sliding.
Gonzalez had to go down to his knees to catch it. This is a line drive and some behind the plate.
He sends that one back through the middle for a one-out single. Line who
pull the baseball.
Swing and a miss. That's sinks not only on his fastball. Eddie King Jr., the most outstanding player of the Nashville Regional, retired on one pitch, and the freshman A.J. Siskar.
A guy in the middle of the lineup has a lot of power.
Roller to third, and Monroe will throw him out. Leadoff man gone. Junior first baseman, and Gonzalez takes ball 4 high. And it's a one-out walk. First free pass issued by Forbes in the way
that he's swinging it. Short and quick, compact swing.
Back-to-back walks for Forbes, and Miami threatening it. And it hits him, and the bases are now loaded with 1 out. Well, he was the 2024 Dade County Player of the Year, and he bunts it in the air, foul. 0-1. The 0-2. Oh, it went to the screen, and it comes right back to Klein, who lost his glove.
And it hits right off that.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. A big.
There's a lot more break on this slider today than previous games. That pitch starts.
Fans to their feet. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Forbes out of the jam.
For Patrick Forbes versus Jake Ogden with the bases loaded. Starts him off with the slider and then says, you know what? Bread and butter. Here's my fat.
Pike leads off. The Toledo transfer in the air to left. Pretty well hit. Back to the fence. It's gone. Just his 4th home run of the year, and Louisville with a transfer from John A. Logan Community College has had a great year, and he hits this one deep to center field and back to back.
Loves the pitch up.
Fly ball to left, going back on it, Galvin. He is right in front of the fence to make.
This is a no-doubter. I mean, stays behind that baseball. It's a fastball up in the zone.
The players yesterday, they just raved about this guy. He sends that one to deep left. Galvin racing over and a backhanded grab.
Up in the zone. When he elevates this pitch, it's not going to have that same movement. Monroe stays on that pitch and drives the plate approach that you have to have.
Alex Alisea lines it to left to Galvin, who is busy in this inning. Second year as their head coach. As Galvin strikes out, who really went into them. We'll talk about some changes to the rotation, and this guy got red hot, and Cuvée just got hit on the hand. That is the most important bat in this line of the final 4 teams into the field. Gonzalez down the right field line. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Cuvée is on his way to third. Gonzalez
driving it down that right field line. I love, too, the hustle right away, right out of the that you can drive to the opposite way in the gap.
In the air to left, as the runner comes home from third and the throw goes to third, it's a sac fly, tying run on. And he swings and misses, and the inning is over. Miami with the Canes. Chapper to short, the speedy Moore sprinting down the line and retired.
Different ways.
Klein to left, Galvin on the run, and equal for the Louisville catcher. But that ball is...
kind of knows this park, and they're letting that ball travel, and they're using the opposite way. The flags in left are flying out.
First pitch, breaking ball hit him, and the bases are now loaded with 1 out. Last trip, first pitch, back to the mound. Siskar comes home, he throws it away. 1 run will score. Rose flying around third, he's safe.
Siskar got the ground ball, did everything perfect, but there it was. When he goes to throw it, he stayed open. That ball sails away.
Monroe to deep left field. It is gone.
Advantage of the mistakes. This is a slider that just stays over the heart of the plate. Jake Monroe, 2 at
carpet. That went up the middle and off the glove of Ogden, an infield hit. Year, which is like a third as many as Louisville's have been successful on. Neighbors to right field, a base hit. Davis will stop at second and the inning continues. The 3-1. Alisea pops it up. Shallow right, Gonzalez calling for it and makes the over the. And the 1-1. On the ground to second. Gonzalez will throw out more and the inning is over.
Gosh forbid, you don't need to get amped up. You know, you just need to make pitches or play great defense like that, you know.
Run in the second, and Monroe followed.
Torres draws a walk, and that's the 4th issued by Forbes, who's also hit 2 batters. And the pitch popped up on the infield. Davis, the first baseman, calling for it near the mound to make the catch. They on deck. The pressure on for Galvin to reach base. Not to put too much on him. That was a close challenge, and apparently they do.
Davis right away gave the sign of, hey, let's go ahead and check this.
The ruling on the field.
By Greg Charles.
After further review, the ruling at first base is confirmed. The runner is set.
2. Inside out swing, and that one will dump in fair. It's a base hit. Racing to third is Torres. Galvin will go to second. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blue 90 getting out of the jam.
He went with the fastball at 96 up in the zone. Cuvée can't go.
Dord waits the 3-1, misses, and Klein a leadoff walk. And working deep into games. Rose to center field, a base hit, and the first 2 have reached for Louisville in the 4th. Soft liner left field, a base hit. Everybody will move up 90 feet, and Louisville has them. Popped up, shallow left. Cuvée, the third baseman, and Ogden, the shortstop, collide. And
Dorn, too. But they're both going out to make this, calling it. But I think at the same time that Ogden is calling it, so is
the 0-2. Served into right center, moving over and making the grab is the.
And Zion Rose.
Yeah, that's interesting. The 3-2 to Davis. Run around the move from first, and ball 4 outside. First pitch, he swings and pops it up on the infield. Dorian Gonzalez Jr. is under it, and the inning is.
And then he was just saying, I'm done.
Gonzalez punched out on a borderline pitch, 1 out. But the guys that he brought in, including Derek Williams, who grounds out 1-4-3, from what everyone believes as this group. Renzo Gonzalez into center, and it'll be gloved by Lucas. Alisea to the right side, sliding stop by Gonzalez, and he throws him out. Way to, let's say, extend this without maybe winning today, as that one's skied to center, and Torres has it. Would he be 3-2? Klein in the air to left, playable for Galvin, and a 1-2-3 inning for Dord.
And some fun ones.
A 2-2. Swing and a miss. Smith down on strikes. Looking for his 10th punch out, and he gets a grounder to third instead. Monroe has it, will throw out Peralta.
You on that.
Liner into center field. Moore coming on, can't get it. It's a 2-out single for Torres. Squares a bunt and a push bunt right to the first baseman. Davis will retreat to the bag, and here has been under Dan McDonald. A bunt up along third, and that's a dandy by Rose. And Cleveland, a great play, but he's safe.
Down that third base line.
And Rose runs so well. I'm with you. I thought in real time, Gabby is 1 for 1 today in reviews. Does this mean that you get to keep both challenges?
I get to keep my challenges.
One more look here.
Yeah, that's
clear.
Yeah, it's clear. This should be over.
For further review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Challenge, they have 2 remaining.
King up the alley in left center field on the run. Galvin can't get it. One hops against the fence. Eddie King. Pike to shallow left center. Over is Galvin to make the catch for out.
A lot of power in that bat. He had a solo homer in the second. No.
In the air to center. Torres is over to make the catch. And the inning is over. Momentum is only as good as your next day's starting pitcher. As Galvin dumps it into right and off the glove of a sliding Pike, it gets away, and Galvin's going to have a double. Cut set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Snap throw to second, and the runner dancing off of second in the pitch. Down low, ball 4. Really good at this. So far as they've had a train of runners today. Swing and a miss. Williams down on strikes, and that's the second out. Second strikeout for the pitch from Cutts. Grounder to third. Monroe will go the long way to first. Inning over. Their leading home run hitter, and he skies one to center. Michael Torres calling for it, making the catch. To short, will throw out Caballo Neighbors to him 2 down. West Virginia is going to be at LSU, and Alisea gets tied up and grounds out to second. Grounded fair by Tanner. Off double in the Miami 8th. Back-to-back innings. They've had the leadoff man on.
Baseline. And again, for Miami, I mean, they've had their chances with guys in scoring position, with guys on base.
The 1-2, called strike 3. Gutierrez down on strikes. Leadoff man gone here.
It was 9 runs in the first inning.
So they were down early as Rose will give ground and make the catch at left for out number 2.
He lost that game to sudden miss.
Ogden to center field. Going back on it is Moore. He makes the catch. Second and the third innings. And could only come up with 1 run. And they've done a great job with Moore. He is fastball's a pretty good pitch. Klein to center field to Torres, 2 outs. 1-1. Galvin, a soft fly ball to center. Lucas Moore is there, and the leadoff man is gone. Single 3 times. And he swings and pops it up into right. Going back on it. Still going back is Pike on the warning. Consistency of their staff, but they have showed up at the best time of the year. Fly ball to center. Moore on the run. Makes the catch, and Louisville takes game 1 of the Super Regionals. Get to Omaha tomorrow morning.